Yeah, that is a giant cow. As the title suggests, yes, this is Deathsmiles, and yes, that was a giant cow. Typical wackily Japanese, I think so. Anyways, welcome back to another Games You Need to Play video today. We have the gorgeous bullet hell shooter, Deathsmiles, developed by Cave and published by Rising Star Games. For those of you that are familiar with the term bullet hell, think ridiculous amounts of bullets covering your screen and thinking, are you being fucking serious? And that is your bullet hell shooter. We fish in the subgenre of shooters or shmups, if that's your thing. Glad you've gone to shmups over shooters over the past couple of months, but let's move on from that. Bullet hell first started life has been called manic shooters. Japanese developer in the 1990s wanted to create something a bit different. But back then your hardcore shooters were R-Type and Gradius and the likes of that. Developer named Telecom will give us the basics of a manic shooter and Cave will perfect it into bullet hell as we now know. And that game is Basugan. After the company disbanded, former employees created Cave, gave us our first true bullet hell shooter, Don Patchy. That game changed the entire genre and it's just from there really. But enough about that, let's focus on the game at hand, that is Deathsmiles. Being first released in Japanese arcades in late 2007, Deathsmiles proved to be a successful shooter. So 2009 Japan got a home port to the Xbox 360, North America 2010, and finally Europe in 2011. Luckily this does actually have a storyline. Yay! A shooter with a story. So here's the lowdown, and I quote. Windia, an 18-year-old girl living in London, mysteriously vanishes after being drawn into a flash of light. Awakening in the other world, Windia arrives in a western city reminiscent of the early 20th century and is cared for by Dior, an elderly lord. Discovering there is no way home, Dior reveals to Windia that she is one of the lost children, those with magical powers chosen to protect the kingdom. Known as angels by the people and beloved for their bravery, angels protect the peace and ensure a good life for all. However, the gates of hell are overflowing, allowing monsters to cross the plains and attack human beings. It's up to Windia and her new sisters to defend the city and purge the evil menace. Now that's exciting. I like games with stories. You have to know when you're killing someone and what you're fighting for. But let's be honest, on first impressions of playing this game, you would generally think, what the fuck's going on? And that's understandable, because I wouldn't know if I never read the story in the manual. There's 4 playable characters to choose from, all with different abilities and powers. There's Windia, a 13-year-old English girl with the ability to use wind, Casper, an 11-year-old German girl with the ability to use phantom, or Follett, a 14-year-old French girl with the ability to use fire, finally Rose, a 17-year-old American girl with the ability to use fairy powers. All characters have what the game calls a familiar, which is an aid to your arms at hand. It comes in handy and isn't like Tails from the Hedgehog where he's just out to jeopardise your every move. Now the controls are pretty simple and pretty easy to do. Pressing A is obviously going to fire to the left and pressing B is going to fire to the right. This makes life a little bit easier when you get an attack from behind and obviously of course when you get an attack from the front. Holding down the A or B button will increase your attack power, but your maneuverability will suffer. Not dramatically, just going to suffer a little bit and makes it a bit more accurate, more like a laser type fire shot. Pressing A and B at the same time will trigger a targeting area. If any enemies enter this area, your character will automatically attack it. This is really handy on some of the harder stages and the high difficulties, which I'll get to soon. Pressing the Y button will trigger your summon magic, which is your bomb. It's basically a screen creator and basically makes you invulnerable until that, passes by. Well, obviously the main aim of shooters is to see who can get the highest score. If you want the highest score in this game, you're going to need your power-ups. Now power-up modes are a pretty easy concept, pretty simple to understand. Basically certain enemies are going to drop certain items. Picking up your items are going to increase your item counter located in the bottom left hand corner. Basically when this counter reaches 1000, press A and B together. You can travel through normal enemies and this will set your high score multiplier. And if you want them high scores, you're really going to need this multiplier. Basically, it's not going to run out until the time it reaches 0, and I believe this is a very, very, very important aspect of the game, even when it gets a little bit more difficult, as you can see, with the more advancement of crazy bullets and shit like that. Also included is the arcade version, the version 1.1, and of course the actual 360 version. Also there's the Mega Black Label update, which includes a new playable character, Sakura, and a new stage, the Ice Palace. Also the Black Label edition was difficulty level 999, which for the hardcore gamer, definitely try that shit out. Power Release is actually the true version of the game also. By true, I mean the all faithful to the original. The NTSC suffers from patch slowdown, which enraged fans of this very niche game and pissed off a lot of Americans, which I like. Now, it's not all smiles, because there's a few nitpicking aspects of the game which really does piss you off. The leaderboards are only for Europe, there's no global leaderboards, which is, well, a huge shame really. As a person would like to see some insane legit Japanese scores, like they are crazy Japanese, we all know that. They're really good at shooters. The online co-op, I'll say, for a player online is near impossible. I mean literally, I spent a whole day looking for someone to play with and no one would play with me. Well, no, they wouldn't find the game for me, sorry. So I had to wait for my mate to get back. And he had to join my party. That's how we got the co-op playing. And it was good though, the co-op, so I'll give him that. But apart from that, the aspects of the game is a worthy addition to any shmup or Xbox collection, without a doubt. Now, of all this included in the game, the longevity, the high score potential, and difficulty levels are definitely worth your time, whether you're a beginner or a bullet hell fiend. The price point is more than fair on a few month old Xbox 360 title. RRP was $19.99 and that was as low as $9.99 on places like Zavi.com and Amazon.co.uk as of April 2011. It has risen though slightly, but your average price you're talking is about £15. Graphically, I mean, come on, look at it. It looks amazing. Gorgeous animation sequences, very bright, very colourful, and flows well, I think. The Victorian Gothic mythology setting and music really sets the tone in the game. Mythical creatures never cause a cow for a boss. I mean, come on. You have to buy it just for the cow. You need to play this game because it is an underrated gem by the general public. A lot of people let this game slip under their radar thinking because it's cheap it must be terrible. But this truly shines. Beautiful graphics, great gameplay, great soundtrack and a superb overall package. Not being put off by the fact of its crazy Japanese antics and strange borderline jailbait characters. You'll find a great shooter able to cater for beginners and experts alike. I will now leave you with the trailer for Deathsmiles 2, developed by Cave. I'm hoping we get this power release. Fucking come on, let's have it. But we'll have to wait and see, but let's hope, eh? Anyways, I've been XDanX, and again, as usual, thanks for watching.